Greetings YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Sometimes the visuals on this channel are plentiful. I've got 4 or 5 photos to show behind me, some video links, maybe some infographics, often by our very talented graphic designers in the community led by the great Kat Murdoch. Maybe it's forum posts that I have in the background, obviously crystal openings speak for themselves. This is not going to be one of those videos. It's going to be one of those videos where I kind of just show one graphic and talk about it. So maybe it feels more like an audio slideshow rant, in which case, well, buckle up, kids, because it's story time with Prof. Hoff. So, I don't know emotionally how to process this. I thought, like a moron, that Blob had already rigged the vote weeks ago, because no sooner than the name Blob came out of Kabam Jax's mouth the first time when he talked about the different champions in the vote, did I see immediately in the comments section of the Twitch Kabam live stream people just furiously typing blah 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 blah. It was crazy. It was like all of a sudden everyone became the cult. They worshipped at the altar of Blob, which is a big altar, let's be honest. And so I saw a historic amount of support for Blob, and then some people support Shriek. Those were my top 2. And so, I thought the community is coming together asking me to vote for who they want. And I view this community as a democracy more than a dictatorship. So I just voted for those 2 people. I voted more Blob than Shriek. It was probably like a 70-30 split. Of course, we now know that neither of those champs even made the semifinals, which is truly unbelievable. Now, the finals pit Black Tarantula against the winner of the Summoner's Choice. Now, I always feel like I butcher this. I say Shathra, which sounds like Shasta, which is a drink I used to drink growing up that had really good root beer. If you ever drank Shasta root beer or Shasta cream soda, if you know, you know. I was a poor kid in New Mexico going to the grocery store. They were like 25 cents a can, and I was all about it. Now I have no idea if they even exist because I haven't seen a Shasta soda in about 25 years. If you drink Shasta, let me know in the comments. But back to the purpose of this video. So they put, for I think the first time in the graphic, trying to silence the skeptics that the vote was rigged, the percentage. 52.5% of the vote. 52.5. Now, surely if they name a statistic, everybody's going to believe it. Oh wait, that's not what happened at all. I got hit up by a bunch of people who said that they want more accountability and verification of the voting results than this. Well, you might as well call me Thing or Korg because I am shock immune at this point. Now look, there are some people that are going to say every time any poll happens, I don't care if it's a poll in a presidential election, I don't care if it's a poll in a MCOC election, I don't care if it's a poll on my channel. When I ask people who their favorite, everyone's going to say it's rigged. But a lot of people are going to say, I don't think every poll is rigged. Maybe some of them, but not everyone. I know people who have never said in their life in any context that something is rigged, but this just felt a little sus, as the kids used to say, and maybe they still say, I don't know. Because this doesn't seem believable. This seems, if anything, unbelievable. And yet, those votes have to count. And we're left to now just have a line at the end of this saying, stay tuned. More information in late 2024. So this is February. They kind of want you to forget about all of this because we're probably going to spend the next 6 to 7 months forgetting that this even happened, and they're going to bring back and be like, hey, remember that vote that almost half of you didn't vote for and that we think more than half of you didn't vote for originally? Like, I'd love to know. And maybe I'm just wrong. I've been wrong before. I'll be wrong again. So this isn't a first for me. Maybe this champion just had like a huge movement at the beginning, but not a single person that came into my live stream or hit me up to ask for my vote, because I had people lobbying for my vote because they view my channel as a a mouthpiece for the community, which I am honored that they do, and they wanted me to promote the champion they wanted, and of course that champion was Blob. Not a single person for weeks ever reached out to me asking for this to be the champion that my channel promoted. I didn't even know this champion was in the pool. Now obviously they're the winner. I think Kabam needs to do a better job in the future of describing how they came up with the percents and the votes that they did. They just have to be more transparent and give us more verified data, because until they do that, we're just going to keep getting these numbers and look at it and say, where are you even getting these numbers? And maybe they're 100% correct and they just need to do a better job of showing it. But their word at this point is not enough to ease the skepticism of the community. And I don't think that's a community that's being conspiracy theorist as much as a community that just wants to have some transparency in the process. Full transparency, really. So, Kabam thought this would end the conspiracy theories, but it feels like they've just only begun. I'm not here to promote them. I'm just here to talk about what people are talking to me about, and that's what's going on behind the scenes and what the title of this video is. Have a great rest of your day. Are you happy with the outcome? I'm not, but whatevs. We'll see if this champion's great. If they're terrible, then we can just all laugh and shake our heads and say, well, we just wasted a year of our lives doing this. Thanks for watching.